What's going on, everybody? Hello and welcome back to the Automation Station here with the PeakBot team. I'm Dylan Del Rosso, joined by my co-founder and co-host Ben Colabella. Ben, what's up, man? How are you? Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. I'm doing pretty good. Pretty Halloween today.
Happy
Halloween. Yeah. You got any Halloween plans?
Yes, my daughter will be going on her first ever trick-or-treating experience. She will be a little moo cow, which will be very cute. So she'll be mooing all night, and I'm gonna eat all her candy. So she can't have all that, you know.
No, definitely not. She's getting the candy for you.
Yeah. That's exactly right.
That's good.
So what about you? You going out?
Oh, I'm going out. I'm taking the nieces out, the dog out, all that good stuff.
You have a costume? Because I don't have one right now.
Yeah, and that's the family. This is a family affair we've got going on here. So it's my wife and I, my dog, my brother and his family. It's all Lilo and Stitch theme.
Yes.
So I'm gonna be
pull up the picture. Yeah.
Agent Cobra Bubbles. That's what my niece.
I know exactly who that is.
And let me get it on screen here.
Lilo and Stitch was a formative movie for me.
Yeah, no, I think for our generation, definitely. This is Agent Cobra Bubbles.
So are you wearing a big trench coat and sunglasses and a suit?
That's the plan, yeah.
Awesome. All right, so that's going to be great. Is your dog dressing up?
Yes. Yes.
Do we have a costume? Okay. All right. What do we got here?
It is this one.
Oh my! Now, I see that makes it. Getting it up on the head's going to be tough, right? Getting it up and keeping it up on the head, that's going to have to be tough.
It's not going to last long.
No. Okay. Just enough for one picture.
Yeah. Exactly.
So happy Halloween. If you have any great costume ideas or any past ones that you want to share, throw it in the chat. Hopefully if you are going out trick-or-treating, you get some good weather. It's going to be tough here in northern New Jersey tonight, but we're going to make it work. All right. So great show here for everybody today. We got a ton going on. So what we're going to do is a little different today. We're going to actually dedicate more of our time around forming a trade idea for the team here for an event that we're going to be doing in the next few weeks. So we're going to take our time, try to see if we can find a trade idea that we like, not financial advice, and we're not going to force it. Other than that, we're going to talk about our bots, their results, how our trades are going this week. I think I got another successful wheel trade on TQQQ. Maybe I'm speaking too early. We'll take a look. And of course, Trader Trivia, an opportunity to get access to PeakBot and all of our automated strategies for free for 1 month. All right. So you'll tune in, hang around for Trader Trivia. We like to make these relatively simple. All right. I don't know. I haven't looked at the one for today. But if while you're watching, you're interested in how PeakBot automates trading strategies, head on over to peakbot.com, surf around, let us know what questions you have, use the chat feature, or even better, schedule time with our team. We have our strategies and all of our partner strategies out in the market with great partners like Tradier. So let's get into it. Ben, where do we want to start? We've got a good amount of people joining in right now. We can get Trader Trivia going first.
Let's give Trader Trivia a go. We can start there today. And for anybody that's not aware of what Trader Trivia is, well, this is your opportunity to try PeakBot's trading bots for free. If you've never tried a trading bot before and you thought, hey, maybe I want to give this a shot, here's your chance to get a free month of PeakBot. All you have to do is answer this question, send the answer to this question to experience@peakbot.com. If you get it correct, we're going to email you back with a link to sign up for your free month of peakbot.com. So email is on screen, experience@peakbot.com. The question is, what major change did the New York Stock Exchange make in 2006 for the first time in its history? A, switched to 24-hour trading. B, became a publicly traded company. C, moved from Wall Street. Or D, eliminated the trading floor. So I saw this question roll in, Dylan, and I like to think I know a lot of these answers as they're coming in. I had no idea.
I'm stumped.
This is a hard one today.
Process of elimination, like I know it can't, I think I know it can't be two of them. But yeah, I don't know. That's a tricky one. So, hey, give it a shot. Shoot us an email. Let's change up the music a little bit. Ben, zoom on out. We're gonna get while you're waiting and emailing us to experience@peakbot.com for a free month of PeakBot. Ben, hit us with a fun fact, as long as it's both fun and factual.
All right. The fun part is guaranteed. The factual part is, as good as ChatGPT can give us.
Okay.
But what do we have for today? Did you know that in 2005, the CBOE, the Chicago Board Options Exchange, introduced weekly options, giving traders the ability to trade contracts with much shorter expiration cycles than traditional monthly options. And this innovation, of course, allowed for more precise short-term strategies, better risk management, and greater flexibility in responding to market events throughout the week. And as we know, from there, they moved on to offering several times per week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And then on May 16th, 2022, they started offering daily expiring options, and thus the rise of 0 DTE.
Yep. Very popular. Good stat there. We got some friends over at the CBOE. So, hey, thanks for giving us more opportunities to make money.
And now we've even got AM strikes on the third Friday of every month on SPX. And who knows, with 24-hour trading, we might get expirations on the hour soon.
Did you just eliminate an answer?
I might.
Might be helping you. You might actually be helping me.
Imagine a world where there were contracts expiring every hour, though. How chaotic would that be?
Well, it would become an algo marketplace. I mean, how could it not? People have to sleep.
Yeah. People have to sleep. People have to sleep, and people can't be watching all day.
Yeah. It sounds both fun and incredibly unhealthy.
AM strikes with the OG. I did not know that.
Okay.
Did not know that.
Thanks, Ben. All right. So let's zoom in back on the question, because I'm going to give what I think to be my guess. Okay.
All right.
I'm going to go through process of elimination here. So when I look at this, I know they're still on the trading floor, right? They're on the trading floor. I know they're on the trading floor. I know they're on Wall Street. Are they elsewhere? Yes, but I mean, yes, they're on Wall Street. Switch to 24-hour trading, Ben. You kind of, we're not there. I mean, I know, of course, there's after-hours trading, but yeah. I don't know when NYSE became a publicly traded company, but they are. I'm going to go with B. I have no idea. I'm going to go with B.
The answer is, in fact, B. It is when the New York Stock Exchange became a publicly traded company. And we had a question several weeks ago. What ticker, or what's the company that goes public, or the ticker NYSE, and it was not New York Stock Exchange.
No. Yep. Wow. Okay, I didn't think I was going to get that one, but I'm pumped. I was overthinking.
Yeah, in 2006, it started trading under the ticker NYX. NYX.
Okay. All right. Very cool. All right, that was a good one. I like that one. A little challenging, and hopefully you emailed us experience@peakbot.com, and I'll tell you, just because the question was a little more challenging today, if you emailed us and you got it wrong, we're going to help you out. All right? So, last chance. All right, Ben, let's move on. All right, so where do we want to head next?
Sorry, Doug.
Oh, Doug was wrong? Does that mean that you weren't wrong, though, Ben? If it means that you were right, then I'm kind of pumped about it. I love
right
Doug.
Okay. Right about the question?
Yeah. Oh, I thought you said he was wrong.
I knew it. I knew it beforehand.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. What are you pulling up?
I just wanted to highlight, I know we're talking about a bunch of bots. I wanted to highlight the 921 bot, and this has been in beta for a couple of weeks now. We're still making some tweaks to the underlying logic, but it has been absolutely ripping today in a good way. And just a ton of trades. So every OTO order you see here, whether it's QQQ or SPY, these are the 921 bots. So let's just count them up real quick. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trades so far today, and we're only 3 hours into the market. So we've got a whole afternoon to go. You can sign up for this beta at uncommon.peakbot.com. I know I'm up today. I just don't know how much I'm up.
It's a good problem.
Taking a look at this trade. This trade made, it looks like $82. This trade made, $65. And then, of course, we're going to have some losing trades. This trade lost $14. This trade, this must be the close to that. This trade lost $23. So we could go through all this. I know I'm up.
Oh,
and this is one contract on each of these.
We have results. We can pull that up. I mean, this can be.
We do have results. I will say, though, that the logic has changed.
That's true.
Materially enough to where I would say the results that we show from that sheet are going to be different than what the bot would produce now.
Okay, fair. Very fair. Thank you for being on.
Same underlying concept.
Which is what? Explain it to him, Ben. 921 EMA, 30 seconds or less, go.
So 921 EMA, very simply, is based on an EMA crossover. Now, it's not exactly that simple because everybody's trading these crossovers. There are some other parameters based on the logic that Jeremy from Uncommon Education Trading has given us, further confirmations other than just a crossover to determine if we go long or go short. And by go long or go short, I mean buy a call or buy a put for a move in SPY or QQQ. And it's a directionally based trade based on, again, EMA crossovers with some extra sauce. And I think that extra sauce is very, very important and critical to the success of this strategy.
Amazing. So really good bot. We're really excited. Jeremy over at Uncommon Education Trading. He's not just any other trader. He's been around. You've probably seen his content. It's fantastic. His trades are great. His master classes. Seriously, one of our most exciting partners in the marketplace here. So uncommon.peakbot.com /sign up. You're going to get access to the beta here for free. It will be $2.99 a month. Yes, that will be worth it. And it's trading SPY and QQQ. All right. So you do need the cash. All right. It's day trading, or have a cash account with 3K in it to avoid the PDT. All right. So trades on all of our brokers, 30-day money back guarantee, uncommon.peakbot.com, hotbot. All right.
Sweet.
What else you got, Ben?
Let's do a plug for Tradier right now. Just let the people know what is going on. So next week, November 5th, that's a Wednesday, starting at 10:30 a.m. Eastern, they are hosting an options trading summit based around actionable intelligence. A lot of focus on signals and automation. And hey, if you attend, you can win $2,000 for scoring the highest in their trading signals quiz. So you don't want to miss that. You can go to summit.tradier.com to sign up for free. You can see the entire agenda, what's going to be talked about, who's going to be talking. And it looks like, Dylan, you and I have the market close spot. So, hey, who knows, if we get a wild close, maybe we take some SPX lottos live.
That would be fun. All right. We'll see if King AI is close to a strike. Okay. Yeah, this is pumped. This will be our third summit, I believe.
I think so.
So we're very excited, and I'll tell you what, Ben, in our seat that we're in, every summit that we're on, every year it's getting more and more about automated trading, more about using your tools and AI. So actionable intelligence, right up our lane. Awesome.
And you're going to want to tune in for our session because we're going to have some major giveaways. Like, I know we give away a free month every week on this show.
Thousands of dollars off, though, we're talking.
There's gonna be some crazy giveaways.
Yep. Awesome. Great plug. So here's what I think we should do, Ben. You want to talk about some of our bots and then get into the trade idea of the week?
Yeah, I'm excited for the trade idea. So let's
just do that. You want to just dive right in?
No, we got to cover the bots.
All right, so let's do that. So I'm going to share screen. I'm going to just fly through some results, okay? What's good, what's not, what's great, and we'll go from there. So, 1 second. Here we go. Okay, so what you're seeing on screen here is King AI launched in beta, okay, since 9/17. We can see since launch, okay, and I'll zoom out here to get our full number. We are up 500. Oh, I grabbed it wrong. More than that. We are up $1,215. Ben, there wasn't any trades later than expiring 10/28 that we haven't updated, right? I don't think so.
No, as we are in beta, we did hit a bug yesterday, which prevented an entry. And the day before that, I think VIX told us it's a no-go. So
perfect. And then it was FOMC, so lighter action this week than
FOMC
usual
as well.
So here is one thing to note. The King AI bot has a 90% plus win rate. Okay. This is being built off of our King Condor strategy, which is seeing struggles right now. We're not just building this because we want to. We're building this because the, call it, original King Condor strategy is going through drawdown, which we're used to, but we want to find ways to improve that. How do we do that? King AI, set it and forget it, right, Ben? Keep calm and Condor on. We are not getting in the way. No take profits, no stop losses. Expire the trade and be happy with where it ends. Now, how do we make sure that we're winning more? Well, we're using our AI model to predict a confidence level at different strike prices between the 5 delta and the 30 delta. And to no surprise, Ben, we've been stripped back these last few weeks, right? I think we're giving ourselves a lot of breathing room, closer to that 10, 15 delta as opposed to the normal 20.
What I do like about this is each side of the condor, each wing is independent of each other. So it's possible that the put credit spread could get placed at the 20 delta and the call credit spread could get placed at the 10 delta. So you're collecting more premium on one side. And again, it's all based on machine learning. It's all based on confidence levels that these models are spitting out for us. We're analyzing over 300 data points. It's been really cool to watch this go. And it feels less, it's a very, very simple trade. But for some reason, to me, it just feels less traditional. And I think that's just because I'm always in the mode of like a human making decisions and knowing what's going to happen. But the fact that there's a machine learning model, which is absolutely smarter than me, deciding what deltas to place our strike prices at, it's been cool. I know it's our own product, and of course we're biased, but like it's been cool.
Well, if you, I mean, here's why it's cool, because in $1,200 in profit, okay, you're going to want, there's two kind of important numbers here. We mentally budget and buffer $10,000 per unit for the portfolio. But if we're talking cash on cash, it's a $10 spread and you could be in 2 trades at once. So we're going to go,
you will be, yeah.
Right. So 10,000, so 1,000 times 2 gets us $2,000 in cash, raw cash needed for these trades. Okay. But in 24 trades, it's won 22 times. All right. The 2 losses you're going to see here, they're not going to be little baby cake losses. These are going to be, your spread minus your premium. Like this was Trump tariff day on China. All right. So that was brutal. There was not going to be an iron condor.
That was the last holiday we celebrated.
Yeah. So and then just earlier this week that happened. If we go and looked at the chart, that was over the weekend, I think, from Friday into Monday.
Announcements for Canada tariffs were made over the weekend. So I mean, there's only so much you can do about that, right? But again, we've got 10 years of backtest data, 10 years of data that this has been trained on, and the model's constantly learning on itself every single day. New trades are fed into the model, so it's learning over and over and over and adjusting to market conditions as a result.
Absolutely. So you can see the equity curve here. There's over 10 years of backtest data. Incredible strategy over that time. Of course, we want a more recency bias as well. That's why since launch, 22 at 24 trades, $1,200 in profit. We're pumped about it, and we're going to keep it rocking here. Okay. So that's King AI. If you want info on all of our other strategies and the results, head on over to our website, peakbot.com/strategies, and you can see all the details, all the results by clicking in, etc. Ben, this looks a little weird on my computer. I don't know about.
Yeah, I noticed that yesterday. I think our website had a bit of a back-end update, so I'll have to go in and fix that.
Life of entrepreneurs, gotta do it yourself.
Still works though.
Still works. We're here. Yeah. Click on in. Excellent. All right. So Ben, we've got some time here. Let's focus on a trade idea because I think we're going to have some debate. Now, why are we doing this? Well, because it's fun. A, B, because we are going to be attending another webinar and a series of webinars. And one of the things that they're doing is everybody presenting is providing a trade idea. So Ben, let's think of something. I'm biased. I think you're going to be biased to what you trade more. I'm going to be biased to what I trade more. I think we got to find a middle ground, or maybe we just each go with a trade pick.
I think we just need to wait. Do you get a pick and I get a pick, or
no? The guy told us we're going to make one pick, but for the sake of the show today, we can make two if we want, and then select one.
I think we should choose off of a random list.
A random list of
tickers.
I hate that. Okay, here's my thing.
Well,
I don't want to.
Go ahead. What? Say.
I don't want to play an individual underlying stock.
Are we allowed to choose ETFs?
I don't care. Maybe we'll come up with a different trade idea. But for this show, right now, personally, I'd like to do an ETF or an index fund. What were you thinking, though? Come on, throw something at me.
I was thinking, let's take a look at what like members of Congress have been buying lately, and then just go with one of those companies.
All right, let's pull some up. Where do you want to go? Let's see. Where can we find that info? Easily.
What's that one website that was like touting that they can make bots do that?
Well, I know of a platform that copies Congress trades, right? We know those are out there. The Pelosi tracker and whatnot.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, but I was going to just go with my if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I was going to look at my TQQ trade for this week, and if it's winning again, I mean, dude.
So TQQ is dependent on the market, right? And I think that the overall success of the market is going to be solid. But hey, if we pull back, then we're not going to win that competition.
All right. Well, you can. Yeah, I don't even know the parameters because I don't know when expiration.
We got to take a big bet.
All right, fine.
Is it an options trade or is it just a straight equities trade? We need the rules here.
Well, here's my point. I don't know the rules, so we can either go look live right now, or we can make our own fun trade idea for this show. And if it fits the criteria,
let's be productive here for both of us. Yeah.
All right. While you're doing that, while I'm looking at what the parameters are, what info I do have, why don't you start clicking around for some ideas? Let me see here.
Okay.
All right. Boo.
All right. It looks like these are the filings that have recently taken place, and the day that the trade was made. Of course, there's going to be a delay between filing or the trade and when the filing was published. So we would expect to see that delay. Let's see any large lots.
Ben, I'm getting, just so you know, very generic, at least from what I have information. Let me just see. All right, I'm going to get the submission form up. Okay. They're really just looking for our stock pick with the symbol. Why are we invested in the stock right now? And about us. So it's very generic. I think we can have any type of expiration. I think it can be equities. I think it can be options. It's open. Let's play.
Okay. All right. Trade size. I want it to be large here. I want it to be.
So tell the people what you got.
Let's go really large. I don't even know what site I'm on right now.
Capital Trades.
Looks like Michael McCall, Republican House of Representatives from Texas, buying some T-bills. UBS, sell. Let's take a look at 5 to 25 million. See what's going on here.
Nancy on Apple.
Nancy Pelosi. What do we have here? Nancy Pelosi.
What is she selling?
This was back in December, so we need to further. Where's the date?
Let's see. Oh, Ben, maybe above where it says trades, it says 3 years. Go right, very top left.
This was the most recent trade in this size. So let's decrease the size a little bit. All right.
October, September. Ben, can I say out loud that I don't know if I love this approach?
You don't love the approach. No, I get it.
I don't know. I mean,
I get it.
It. You know what? Here's what I was going to do, Ben. I was going to pull something from one of our watch lists, either the wheel or trend spread. I was going to give us We can start with a weekly. All right. Remember we used to do this live? Let's go back PeakBot picks, man.
Yeah, we did.
All right. So let's refine ourselves here. I'm going to pull up our watch list. Do you want to go with the wheel or do you want to go with trend spread?
Trend spread.
Do you? Okay. So, all right. So I'm going to pull up my screen, and this is going to be this is good. We want to treat this for a Monday entry, Ben. Let's just assume a Monday entry, right? Because we're kind of past, it's kind of silly to put it out there if people can't take it right now. So I think a Monday entry makes sense to a Friday expiration. Okay. Yeah. Let's do that. All right, so I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to pull up the trend spread watch list. For context, this is not a bot that is still active for new subscribers. There are traders grandfathered into the strategy who are still automating it. And the alerts and the watch list are still available. So I'm going to pull this up, Ben. Unless you want to look solo, which you totally can if you're doing some research.
I'm going to be looking a little bit solo. Doug has a pretty good tip for anybody watching. Excluding trades at the end, and this is by looking at politician trades, exclude trades at the end or beginning of the year because people are adjusting their portfolios. Agree around this time of year too, people start tax loss harvesting, so might not exactly be indicative of an expected move.
Okay, all right. So what I'm doing here on screen, just so you guys know, I'm looking for the biggest buffer. I want some breathing room. Ben's saying like, let's get rich here. He wants to take a gamble. I'm not feeling that.
I feel like if we're going to win, we got to gamble.
All right. So I don't even know how you win. You know what I mean? Like
I'm guessing it's just the stock increases the most.
All right. So is this an equities play or are we options what do we want to do?
I think it's an equities play. I pulled up the email, but I think it's an equities play.
I pulled up the email. There's no
yeah, but they're just talking about underlyings.
All right. So what do you like? What do you like?
I don't know. I don't trade long term.
Maybe this is Ben. I think we're finding that there's reasons why we're automating, isn't there?
Automating and only trade short term.
Yeah, and ETFs or index funds for the most part. Here's mine, man. It's the TQs. Can I tell you why? Let's look at my Tradier account. All right, let me just show you guys something. So
Doug, give us an idea. Give us a ticker.
All right, it's TQs. Sorry, dude.
Doug's gonna give us a ticker.
Oh, Doug, give us a ticker. Ben hates this, but here's why I don't hate it. So this expires at the end of the day today. I made $100 in premium. All I needed TQQ to do was stay above 111. It's at 117. Okay, so yeah, game's not over. We still got time left on the clock, but $6 of breathing room, I feel very good about.
Something to feel good about.
Yeah, and so what I want to do is I want to look at the wheel watch list. I want to see what I'm on. Let me pull up TQQQ. All right, let's pull open the wheel here. Here it is right now. So what it would be for expiration for next Friday is the same strikes as I have right now. If we were to enter today, so that's 111 and 103. If we pull up TQQ on the charts, all right, I like this a lot. I think this is a great trade idea. If we want to expire next week, I know you're talking equities. I'm not an equities guy, so I'm not going to speak to it. You know what I mean? I'm not asking Shaq to shoot free throws in this contest. Not going to do it. But here's my chart, okay? If we stayed over 111 next week, again, here's some daily bars for us, okay? So here's daily bars on the TQs, all right? If we come back to our watch list here, we're collecting $83 in premium, okay? Is that true? No, I'm clicking on the wrong thing. $105 in premium to stay above 111. Worst case scenario is we get assigned the shares and have to sell calls next week. Actually, that's not true. Worst case scenario is we finish below 103 and you take a max loss. But I'm talking too much now, Ben. I don't know. What do you think? You hate
I like Doug's idea. I hate your idea, but I like Doug's idea of a meta bounce back.
All right, let's talk. Let's do it.
I remember reading about this, I think yesterday or something. Earnings bombed, and the stock dropped 10%, something like that. Looks like we're down another 2% today. it's only a matter of time before Meta recovers from
That's very true. I do like yours better. It's more fun. Thanks, Doug.
I think that, I mean, this is the daily chart we're looking at. We're obviously in a long-term bullish trend here. I think that Meta might be the play.
If you're just picking a stock, yeah.
If we're just picking the stock, why not?
Now we got to tell the reader why we like the stock in 300 words, at least for this form.
Well, because it's Meta.
Because it's Meta and it's bouncing back.
It's going to bounce back.
All right. So, hey, I don't hate that. So, all right. So what's it trading at right now? When was it the last time it traded this low?
Well, June.
Okay. And that was in recovery from kind of a whole market fallout, March and April.
Yep.
Which, you know, stocks as big as Meta, that's going to happen. I mean, I definitely like it filling the gap back up. So what's the price? How far did it drop off in these last few days here?
So we closed on Wednesday at 751, and then we opened yesterday at 669.
So how bad was the earnings report? Click on that little E there.
Surprise.
Yikes. Okay. So yeah, 84% to the projection.
EPS was way off.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that'll happen then.
They made more money. They made more money.
That's good.
They spent more to get that, I guess.
Well, you know, AI, all their pushes for their glasses and whatnot.
See, I feel like we need to research an AI company, like a small AI company that's going to get like acquired over the next 6 months by Meta.
All right. How's C3 AI doing? Remember when we were trading that pretty heavily?
Yeah.
Because that was cheap at the time.
Oh.
It's cheap now.
Oh.
All right, so it acted appropriately, if you will, in March and April when the whole market fell out. It did too. It spiked back again.
We just had a big drop here.
Some consolidation. Do you see anything forming here? Any type of wedge or
losing money, making less money though, which is not great. Bearish trends since the beginning of this month.
Look at analyst ratings for the next year on the right hand side.
We've got a floor. We've got support at $15. Pretty strong support. Yeah, around this level.
Love to just sell a put at 15.
Next fallout would be $10. I don't hate it because if something goes right, we can shoot from $17 to $25, I think, fairly easily. All right, analysts. 16 analysts. Oh, very split here.
And normally they're not. Normally there's a bullish sentiment on all these. I feel like
normally.
All right, I don't like it anymore, and I don't know how much longer we're gonna spin on this.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we need to put a pin in this and say we'll think about it over the weekend so we can submit PeakBot's pick for this. Is it a webinar that we're a part of?
So I think it's just going out to like adjacent with the webinar for everybody who's participating. They're going to put out like a deliverable where you can get their trade ideas. So we'll be one of them. So yeah, you know what? Look, hey, I think we made a mature decision here. Let's not rush a trade idea.
Let's stick with the overall thesis though. Of we want a small AI company that's ready to pop.
Okay, a lot of those.
It's going to take some due diligence, and we'll do it over the weekend. Let's say we'll come back on Monday morning with our pick.
All right.
And Mark's going to be with us on Monday morning, so we can get Mark's take on.
I was just going to say, I'm shooting Mark a message right now. Let him know we need prep. All right, man. So I think that'll pretty much do it for today's show. Ben, do you want to look at economic events that might turn things off into going into next week since you're already on TradingView?
Might as well.
Okay.
Might as well. All right. So what do we have going on Well, we got some oil rig counts. Hold on. The best AI stock doesn't have AI in the name.
Fair.
Not a bad thought. All right. Monday, we've got manufacturing data. We've got, and I haven't looked at this yet, so this is good. Tuesday, jobs. That's after the market opens, 11 a.m. Eastern. Wednesday, services data. So we got manufacturing, jobs, service data, first 3 days of the week. Jobs again on Thursday. And then on a lot of Fed speeches on Thursday. Going into Friday, non-farm payrolls, NFP. Going to be off for that.
It came out really bad last time, didn't it?
Yes. Going to be off for that. And we got Michigan consumer sentiment next Friday. So I think really the only day that we're probably going to shut down the overnights are going to be from Thursday to Friday. That's looking like the only real impact that we consider at PeakBot for our trading strategies.
Okay. Awesome. All right. Well, so now you know what's on the horizon here for next week's things to maybe look out for. Always keep an eye on President Trump's schedule and anytime he might be getting close to a microphone, especially if you have any neutral range-bound iron condor strategies. We're going to give some more thought to our trade idea. We are going to continue to have a lot of fun with King AI and hopefully get out of beta there responsibly and launch that to everybody. And so much more. We got partners that are absolutely crushing it. One that we were going to talk about today that we didn't, Terry's Tips. He's up 45% year to date, trading 4 different 10K portfolios. Ben, I'll say it, that's one that you're on and I'm not, and I'm upset about it. And
I've been on Terry's Tips all year, and
in your retirement account, right?
Yeah, in my retirement account, and I think it started to really pick up in like July. Up until July, I was like, bouncing back and forth. But that goes back to the whole idea that we always talk about is you got to be in it to win it, right? Like you could be trading a strategy, you could be waffling for a couple of months until you hit that 1 month where you really make your return. But you're not going to hit that 1 month unless you're in it, you're trading, trusting the process, because as we all know, trading isn't a straight up and to the right journey. It is choppy.
Chop. Here's what's fun though. All right. So 4 portfolios: Boomer's Revenge, Rising Tide, Honey Badger, and Wild Wolf. This is John Lewis over at Terry's Tips. So 10K to start the year for 4 different portfolios, okay? And you can see the return for each of these. 3 of the 4, by the way, Ben, nuts. Honey Badger came out of nowhere.
Yeah. IW Boomer's Revenge took a little bit of a pullback. But
it was over 100% or something close.
Yeah, but Honey Badger came rising from the bottom.
No, so did Wild Wolf.
Disney's always been at the bottom of the rising tide, but
yeah.
Honey Badger had a huge comeback over the past couple of weeks.
So you can just see here the cumulative, okay? $40,000 to start the year at $58,000, 45% return. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you're paying for it. It ain't going to be too much to not want to get those types of returns.
And you could trade up to 10 units at a time on this. So if you were maxed out $400,000, you'd be up $180,000 right now.
And we're not just making that's a fact.
Real trades.
So terrystips.peakbot.com, I would happily say one of our most underrated partners who's just been on an absolute tear recently, fully automated for you. You just select what portfolios you want to trade and how many, and it is all handled for you. So great job to John. Shout out to Terry's Tips. Let's get out of here. We will be live again Monday morning at 8:30 a.m. Eastern with Mark Phillips, our partner and registered investment advisor from Harvested Financial, to review his last month with the bots and more. Happy Halloween, everybody. Have a good time and be safe. And as always, we'll see you at the peak. Take care, everybody.
You know how the financial world goes. Here comes the buzzkill. Please make sure to take some time to read this boring disclaimer. We will owe you one.